Geminis, welcome back to my channel and welcome to all my new gems that are popping through. Hopefully you stick around and you subscribe so you never miss any of my tarot readings in the future. But let's see what the next 72 hours has in store for you. Any information that you need to get a personal reading with me or a service, it will be listed in the description box as well as the comment section for you. Okay, so let's get into it. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. What does the next 72 hours hold for them energy-wise? Okay, so when it comes to your state of mind, we have the Seven of Cups. What's surrounding you? We have the Ten of Cups. Hopes and fears. The Sun card. Opportunities and options. I have the Five of Swords. Current difficulties. We have the Death card and advice for you. We have the Five of Cups. Bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Cups. So crowning this whole entire reading, gems, it feels like you're ready to step into a whole new position in life. Like the way that I'm looking at this card, you're seeing this as a need for you to venture off into new spaces, especially if emotionally you don't feel connected with the things that you felt connected with. Or let me rephrase that. You don't feel connected to the same people that you may have felt connected to previously, or the same type of career choice maybe you're not feeling connected to anymore. It just feels like anything that doesn't resonate with you anymore, you're like getting the hint and you're wanting to venture off into different spaces, okay? And your spirit could more so feel it before your mind kind of catches on to the fact that this is the case. All right, especially with that Crone of Wands at the bottom of the deck, the fact that you're ready to venture off into other spaces, it's going to show in your actions, and it's going to come through as like this need to get certain things done or to start getting on top of like these endeavors or these moves that you're trying to make. Hopefully you guys get what I'm trying to say with this. I mean, I feel like I said that the best way I could. Anywho, but shifting into the reading itself, the first card is representing your state of mind. And with the Seven of Cups, is this confusion that you could be experiencing? Confusion in terms of which direction to move in with a romantic connection. Confusion in terms of which direction to move in creatively. Especially if you have like a business or something. It just feels like you're not really sure as of right now which direction you should be moving in. Okay, and you could also have like a lot of mixed emotions. So it's giving like mixed feelings as well. Okay, you could also be thinking about the confusion that someone could be like springing onto you. They could be giving you a lot of mixed emotions or mixed energy and then causing you to in turn be confused. So that's something you could be trying to clear up or make sense of. Okay. Your state of mind also, you could be just dreaming, like in a space of dreaming about what your possibilities are, the opportunities that are in reach that you may have, not reached out for or may have not even noticed. But you guys are starting to dream a little bit. Like this is that Neptunian energy coming through in a card. Starting to dream a little bit, starting to think about the possibilities of what could be if you were to go down a different path. You're also in a space to where you're realizing you need more of a practical plan too with certain ideas that you have. You could have just a lot of brilliant ideas that don't really have concrete plans behind it. Now, what's surrounding you, I have the Ten of Cups. So let me show you guys the cards really quick. Ten of Cups. So you could have loving family around you at the moment. Okay, you could have people around you that feel like family, that support you. You could be seeing exactly who supports you and who doesn't during this time frame. What's surrounding you too is like a huge focus on, like I said, dreams and goals, like trying to focus on your personal happiness, doing things that make you happy, career wise, love wise, like just in general. Okay. Like feelings of security. So yeah, what's surrounding you is this energy of you guys putting yourself first. You guys trying to put yourself first and family first. Now, possible hopes and dreams with the Sun card. So your possible fears as of right now, let's address that first. There could be a fear that the person you have children with and you may not ever work on a co-parenting relationship and come to one accord. There could also be this fear of, there could be this fear of like letting yourself be happy sometimes. You could be fearful of just kind of letting go and being free and dating and just kind of like allowing that situation to pan out the way that it's supposed to. You could have a fear that like in you being happy that the wool is going to be pulled from up under you, or that you're being tricked in some way, or that there's going to be like a camera crew that comes out from the back when things start getting good. So that could be something that's more of like a fear mindset that you need to shake. But yes, that's some of your fears. And then in terms of your hopes, you could be hoping that everything turns out all right, especially in the midst of certain changes you're going through, especially in the midst of like certain moves that you're trying to make. You could be hoping that there's a rainbow at the end of this tunnel. And for a lot of you, that you stay in uplifted energy as well. Now, when it comes to possible opportunities and options that are available to you, I do have the Five of Swords. So I think that you've had a lot of opportunity around you for a minute now, Geminis. It's just with the Five of Swords, you may have not seen it due to self-sabotage. Okay. There could be an opportunity for you to also see people for who they truly are. Like with the Five of Swords, if you have certain people who are like backstabby or don't have real intentions for like a friendship or relationship, you will be able to see it and you'll have the opportunity to weed those people out. You could also have somebody come your way, but this may not be an opportunity that you necessarily want. This could be somebody who's a manipulator, who's dishonest. So you may have to reject that opportunity coming in. But you guys have the opportunity to shift anger or this energy of like being taken out of yourself into a teachable moment, especially during this time frame. If you say certain things, it could be used against you, especially with all that heavy energy we have going on astrologically. Now, current difficulties you could experience with the Death card change. The difficulty could be change within a relationship, a job, like either getting the change to happen a lot quicker or change is happening around you and you don't really know what's going to happen next for you and it's scary. So it's just kind of controlling what you can, or knowing that you can only control your response to how things are changing around you. And the biggest challenge could be just kind of being in the flow of letting things shift and not being in control with how that may look. Now, advice for you, make sure you're not focusing, especially with the Five of Cups, make sure you're not focusing on what has spilled over or what has happened, but more so on what can happen. Okay, with the Five of Cups, this is like staying in the energy of grief for way too long. So allow yourself to grieve if you did have someone pass away or a relationship that may have ended. Allow yourself to feel your feelings, but don't get caught up in this, woe is me, my past was this, so this must mean this is what my future is going to look like thought process, okay? Now, last card that I have here is going to be a direct message from your spirit guide. So what's the message for my gems? So we have let go of being a martyr, Find a balance between giving and receiving. It's not healthy to give so much that you feel ill or exhausted. So yes, make sure you're not trying to be the one to fix everyone else's problems before you're there for yourself. Where can you show up for yourself more instead of always being that saving grace for other people and being the strong friend, being the strong person who never wants any help or never wants any advice? Okay, and look at your giving and receiving during this time frame as well. Is there a job where you're giving way too much of yourself and you're receiving barely anything back? Same thing romantically, same thing within your family situation. Okay, but this is what I see. I hope that this reading was helpful. Thumbs the video up, subscribe if you did enjoy, and I will see you in the next one.